My name's Jake Hayes, and I'm a postdoctoral fellow at the Stone Center for Inequality Dynamics. My research focuses on social inequality, family demography, and the life course. One current project with my co-author Paula Fomby examines non-resident parent wealth among children. There's this growing body of scholarship that has demonstrated an association between wealth and child well-being, but virtually all of these studies use indicators of household wealth, or the combined wealth of all people living in the child's household. Yet we know that over a quarter of contemporary children in the US have a biological parent from whom they live apart, and we know virtually nothing about non-resident parent wealth and how it might matter for children. So in this paper, we describe the distribution of non-resident parent wealth, and we find high levels of homophily between resident and non-resident parents. We also show that children have access to non-resident parent wealth, as it's associated with contact between children and non-resident parents, and it's also associated with child support payments. Finally, we find that non-resident parent wealth is related to patterns of educational attainment when children become adults. Another ongoing project looks at how local economic conditions shape patterns of family instability, which refers to repeated changes in marital or union status, and patterns of family complexity, which occurs when individuals have children with multiple partners or have stepchildren through repartnering. We know that the economy has changed a lot over the past 50 years. There's been a reduction in unionized labor, men's wages have stagnated, and there's been an overall rise in economic precarity. So this project works to connect broad-scale economic changes to changing patterns of union formation and fertility, decisions that are really important and meaningful in people's lives. In the future, I plan to keep conducting research in the three broad areas of social inequality, family demography, and the life course. In my work on non-resident parent wealth, I show, as others have, that important economic resources for children exist outside of the household in which the child lives. So one focus area for my future research will continue to investigate how family processes span across households. For example, in one project, I plan to track how families split economic resources, like specific assets, when parents of shared children dissolve their union and move into separate households. I joined CID because I was looking for an academic home after starting a postdoc at the Institute for Social Research, and I was drawn to CID because, as I mentioned before, I was embarking on this project on local economic context and family formation, and CID has a real strength in economic and spatial inequality. So I thought CID would be a great place to further my conceptual and analytic training in these areas. While that has absolutely been true, the main reason I enjoy being at CID is really the community. Research can be isolating at times. Both data analysis and writing are typically things that you do by yourself, but being a part of a lively community of scholars who are doing groundbreaking and scientifically careful work is really inspiring. CID's open studio space and monthly lab meetings also make it really easy to collaborate or just workshop ideas. So being a part of a physical and accessible space really does make a difference in the work that we do.